Working at height. Falls from height are still the main causes of fatal injuries and accidents at workplace. According to latest HSC statistics, there was about 35,000 non-fatal accidents reported. That's about 97 falls every day. In our workplace, several situations can be treated as working at height. Best example, working next to an excavation. Therefore, a detailed risk assessment should be conducted to cover the following. First, a site visit should be conducted to check for existing hazard. For example, if the area is congested or if there is any overhead facilities like live cables running and so on. Second, the nature and duration of the work. For example, what kind of work at height you need to perform? What is the duration? Is 1 hour, 2 hours, 8 hours? That need to be evaluated. The job itself or the task itself, which is conducted on elevated areas, need to be risk assessed. They will be working on the edge, they will be having loose gears and materials, tools, and so on. Competency and training of the workers. You need to ensure that the people who are performing the job on elevated areas are trained. They have training at working at height, they know how to protect themselves, and they don't have any fear on elevated areas. Close supervision. Supervision is key to success. You need to supervise the people who are working on elevated area full time. Lastly, you need to assess the requirement of PPE. What kind of PPE they require? For example, helmet with a strap. Do you need the full body harness? What kind of harness you require? Double lanyard, single lanyard with shock absorber, or without it, considering the elevation that they are working. When we are conducting risk assessment, we have to ensure that we are following control hierarchy, which are elimination, substitution, engineering control, administration control, and PPE. Elimination. Can we avoid working at height by doing the job on the ground? Yes, no? Then you go to the next one, which is substitution. Third one is engineering control. And best example of engineering control here, when you are working on elevated platform, is the guardrails or the handrails, where you are providing a collective fall protection like a guardrail that is giving protection for all the people working on that platform. Fourth one, administrative control. Best example of administrative control is the working procedures. In this case, maybe working at height procedure, permit to work, training, competency, maybe rotating the people, and so on. Fifth control is PPE, personal protective equipment. What kind of PPE do you need to provide to your workforce? Full body harness, fall arrestor, and so on. Working on scaffolding is one of the areas considered working at height. So before you climb the scaffolding, you need to check the scaffolding inspected. You have the green tag and signed by the scaffolding inspector. You need to check the access point, the ladders are secure, and so on. Before ending, I want to emphasize on fall protection. Always consider both fall protection. Collective fall protection, which is the guard layers, the handrails, the safety net, and so on, and the personal fall protection like full body harness, fall arresters, and so on. And then, of course, you need to check the training on working at height, and also the training on using the personal fall protection, like the harness or the fall arrestor. People need to be familiar with this kind of PPE before just putting on and performing the task on elevated areas. Safety first.